Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dr. Ghost and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a video here on the the legendary tier, American hybrid battleship, the Louisiana. I have been playing a bit of this and I've been kind of enjoying it. The game you guys are going to see coming up shortly is actually my very first game in the Louisiana. So it's actually off of my live stream. We were going through and playing a lot of these American ships that I decided to spend a whole lot of money on the live stream. So look out for that. But before we show you guys the gameplay and whatnot, we got to go in and take a look at the build and everything like that, and the specs. And yeah, so anyway, upgrades and loadout. We've got main battery mod, we've got propulsion mod, we've got concealment systems mod, along with artillery plotting room, okay? All of these are pretty important because, well, obviously, more dispersion, concealment, propulsion, it's all pretty common sense stuff, right? So, for the loadout, we've got high explosive, armor piercing, and we have aerial torpedoes, obviously, since these are hybrids. You know, you gotta have the torpedoes and the air stuff. We have 3 repair parties, which heal about 500 damage per second, or 500 health per second anyway. And we have catapult fighters on, okay? Now, the reason I'm running catapult fighters is because I'm running Arthas the Cold as an inspiration on my battleship commander, William Sims. And what Arthas does is when you have a catapult fighter up, he increases your battleship damage overall. So, really good ability to have. So basically, let's say, for example, I shoot at somebody, I put my catapult fighter up, and let's say that shell usually would do 10,000. Well, that shell would all of a sudden do 12,000 damage, if that makes sense. You basically get around a 20% increase in damage anytime you hit somebody with your spotter up, okay? So let's say you get a Citadel hit for 15k. Well, that Citadel hit will do like, I don't know, what, 18k? So it's a pretty big deal when you have Arthas on, okay? It's pretty nice. Anyway, we're running the Fleet Trailblazer flag along with the standard type camouflage that you guys can make with paint. And it looks really good, it looks really sleek. I like the look of this ship. Despite it having a big flat top on it, I do like the look of it. I mean, it's actually really big, really chunky. You just feel powerful when you play this ship. You know, I can't explain it. You just gotta play it to understand. You just feel good playing this ship. Yeah, it's thick and it's chunky and it has a lot of firepower, just like every American should be. You know, thick, chunky with lots of guns. That's the Louisiana. I mean, that's what most American ships should be. Come on. Anyway, the specs. We've got 99,900 hit points on my build, and we have a 37% torpedo damage reduction. You do have some aircraft, obviously, because these are hybrids, so they have obviously guns and whatnot, but they have a flat top on, meaning they have a flat top, which is a flight deck. If you guys don't know in naval terms. So you have planes that you could send off, and yeah, anyway, they're Douglas BTDs. They've got 5,000 hit points on each one of the planes. Maximum speed is 230. Attack unit size is 3. Attack per squadron is 3. Detectability range on the planes is 10 kilometers. The restoration time is 90 seconds. The torpedoes in the payload is 2, so you're going to be dropping 6 torpedoes. Each plane drops 2 torpedoes. The torpedo damage, 7,600. The torpedo range, 2.4 kilometers. And the big deal here is the torpedo speed, 55 knots. Usually, with the lower tier ones, the tier 8 and the 7 and the 6 hybrids, they all have like 40-knot torpedoes. Well, this one has 55 knots, so you get a 10-knot increase. So there you go. Now for the artillery. We have 406mm guns. These are the same guns that are on the Montana, if I am not mistaken. But the difference is you have the regular, 6 off the bow, but then you have a quadruple turret off the back. And I believe this is the very first American battleship with 16-inch guns to have a quadruple turret. Now, I believe there's the Florida, but the Florida has has 14-inch guns. But yeah, it's pretty cool to see a 16-inch gun mounts with a quadruple barrels there. So very interesting. At the very back of the ship, you got that big fucking giant quadruple gun mount. I mean, that just, yikes, man. The ass of this ship is armed as hell. It just, like I said, it just screams America. You got the planes there, you got all the AA, the 76mm guns, you got the giant 16-inch gun mount. This ship just screams America, baby, and I absolutely love it. That's all I gotta say. I just love it, man. So yeah, my firing range currently on my build, 19.5 kilometers. My reload time is 28.4 seconds. My 180-degree turn time on the turrets is 28.6 seconds. The HE shell maximum damage, 5,700 with a 36% fire chance. And the AP shell maximum damage on my build is 14,410. We do have some secondaries as well. The secondaries are the classic 127mm guns, 5-kilometer firing range, 4-second reload, 1,800 maximum shell damage with a 9% chance of setting fires. The AA defense is absolutely phenomenal. One of the best in the game, I believe. You have about a 600... Actually, no, you have like a 700 or 800 average AA damage per second, which is insane. So people who attack a Louisiana, you're going to fucking regret it. That's all I gotta say. Lots of firepower. This thing is a floating goddamn firing platform, okay? Be careful when you're attacking a Louisiana. You just better. The maneuverability, 27.9 knots. Pretty damn good, actually, for a ship of this size and this caliber and this thickness. It's just... The fact that this ship can go almost 30 knots and it's this fat and chunky makes sense, right? Totally. The turning circle is pretty shit, 950 meters. Actually, that's very shit. I mean, I know it's a battleship, but damn. And a 19.5 second, yeah, it's bad. So the maneuverability, bad. But the speed's okay. The speed's actually pretty good. It's fast. It can get around the map. It just can't turn very well. So, there you go. Now, the concealment on my build, this ship is huge, so it makes sense that this ship has a 13.7 kilometer concealment by sea, 11.5 by air, 2 guaranteed with a 15.4 kilometer detectability while firing in smoke screens. Now for the armor. You have 32mm bow, you got a 32mm stern, so you can ricochet everything up to 16 inches. The only thing that can overmatch you is Yamato 18.1-inch guns. Other than that, AP is not going to be able to punch you anywhere in your bow, okay? Now, if they decide to load HE, that's a different, story. You do have that giant, the main weakness is you have that giant freaking flat top. Now, the flat top itself, the deck on the flat top, on the, I'm trying to see if I could find it. I think it's like a separate, yeah, it's this. So, the flight deck has 38mm, so a lot of shells are going to be potentially ricocheting off that. So there's that. I mean, you have that to look forward to. So your flight deck is armored. But the other downside is you have see all that blue? You just got so much area right there for people to pen. So if you want to just rip apart these American hybrids, you just got to aim higher. Aim higher and you will get loads and loads of penetrations, okay? Taking away everything, the armor and everything. Well, actually, we'll take a look at the belt. The belt is absolutely fantastic. 409mm. It's insane. But you do have a pretty big Citadel. Now, it is pretty much below the waterline, if not a little bit, basically right on the waterline. Smack dab on the waterline, so you got to be careful. You can get Citadel'd, and I have gotten Citadel'd in this ship plenty of times already. I've played maybe 10 games in it. Yeah, it does get Citadel'd, okay? So you got to be careful. The overview... this ship is tough, above average HP rating, I guess. It does take a lot of damage, though. You gotta be careful. This ship has airstrikes, yep, and it's a big target. Oh, yeah. Yep, it sure is. Louisiana. This was one of the options for completing the Montana-class battleships. A flight deck at least 350 feet long was required to create a hybrid battleship carrier, which could only be done by removing the third turret. It was also suggested that the fourth turret be replaced with a quadruple gun turret to preserve her combat power. Year of design was 1949. Now, I'm sure if World War II actually went on long enough, these ships could have been a thing, 100%. We had the economy and we had the resources to make ships like this. I mean, we were doing a lot. I mean, in just 4 years, ever since Pearl Harbor, 1941, we were pumping out ships like it was nobody's business. We were a pretty shitty Navy leading up to Pearl Harbor, and after that, we just pumped out Fletcher-class destroyers like it was out of goddamn style. We were pumping out Clevelands, we were pumping out Baltimores, we were pumping out Iowas, we were pumping out Alaskas, I mean, the industrial might of the United States of America is unmatched. You know, a lot of people are American haters out there. I don't understand why. Y'all are just fucking jealous. Get good, man. Rule number 1 when it comes to life. Do not touch America's boats. It doesn't work out for you. The last time someone touched our boats, we dropped the goddamn sun on them. So don't do it. It just doesn't work out for you. Okay? Anyway, America's not a perfect nation, though. But damn, oh damn, is our military just... It's just. You know what I mean? There's no words. No words. Other than, I guess, freedom, baby. But, anyway. Red, white, and blue, am I right? Nonetheless, everybody, that's enough of the review portion. I will go over my commander build real fast. I'm running William Sims, Arthas the Cold, Apollo to Revel as inspirations. We've got Flammable Cannoneer, Gyrating Drill Bits, Marksmanship, Reaching Out, and we have Fight Fire with Fire. He's a Legendary 4, rank 16 captain. And nonetheless, everybody, I'm going to bring you guys over to the gameplay portion from the live stream. It's my very first game in the Louisiana, so I hope you all do enjoy it. I've got the Vallejo, I've got the Nebraska, I've got the Vermont, the Delaware. Hey, Simpin. Hey, Apollo. Aiden, how's Enterprise been treating you? It's been okay. I haven't had a lot of time to play because I'm full-time now. So I've been working all week, but I'm off now. Thursday was the last day, so I'm going to be off today, tomorrow, until all the way till Monday. So I got some time to play with. I'm so fucking excited. Thank you everybody for the continued support, though. Lots of new people coming in and new views. And hold on, I gotta adjust my mic. It's been a minute. Ooh, that's why my mic's all fucked up. It's because it came untied. There's like little things I gotta loop up. Speaking of, I should probably get a new mic sometime. I've had the same mic forever, but it hasn't really been too bad. It hasn't let me down. Just gotta loop those back through. Come on, boom mics, man. There we go. Hop on the realm. Yeah, I might hop on later, man. On the realm. So, we got the Louisiana. I've heard great things about this. I've heard this thing is ridiculous. This is my very first game in it, so let's see what we can do in the Louisiana, baby. So, yeah, this thing has, what, 5 or 6 torpedoes in its drop. I have Arthas on as an inspiration, so if I watched a clip off of PG Rapids' videos, and he did like 36,000 damage to a single fucking Alaska. I was like, what the fuck? So this thing, if you can actually land the torpedoes... Oh, man. 6 torpedoes, yeah, that's pretty insane. Hey, Xenophon, what's up, man? Support artist, Shockwave. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I worked 4th of July, so I got $18 an hour today. Just alone, I made about $200. So that's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Also, this thing has a lot of guns. It's got 6 off the bow. 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's got 10 guns. It's got also a quad turret in the back. This thing has a pretty nice broadside. Speaking of broadsides, I'm giving a lot of broadside, but nothing can see me yet. So, I wonder what the range is on these airstrikes, huh? It's not bad. It ain't bad at all. I want to... Ooh, Carl Johan, the fucking 14th millionth. Hold on a minute, sir. How's the airstrikes looking? Oh, baby. That's 4. We got Arthas on. That's 30k. I mean, that ain't bad. I didn't hit even all 6. I think some planes got shot down, but we still fucked them up. That's 30 fucking K, bro. It's pretty nasty. Hey, Bismarck. Hey, Bravo Sierra. Hey, Dr. Van Gel. Oh my goodness, Arthas is crazy, bro. I'm already at 58k, and I've fired like 2 salvos. Oh, baby. Oh, man, this thing smacks like a motherfucker. Also, 99,000 hit points on my build is insane. Not gonna lie. I have all 3 hybrids. Hell yeah, man. I've got all of them as well. I bought the Louisiana. It wasn't cheap, though. I had to spend a lot of money, but I don't care. I am Dr. Whale Games now. Since I got a job, I'm just buying all the shit. But no, after this update, it's gonna slow down a lot because it's probably not gonna be a lot of American ships coming out, so I won't be spending as much money. I'll just buy the regular campaign, and unless it's like another insane ship, I don't know, then I might buy it out. I'm trying to think. Do I? He's right behind that island. I just can't see him because our destroyer's not spotting anything. There's a Vermont way out there. Carl Johan. Let's see. I hit that Vermont. Ow. It's not too bad. Again, we're only getting 4 torpedoes away, but that's gonna be... Activate Arthas. That's 10k. Oh god. I'm giving a lot of side to the Kerfers, but I need to. I gotta get behind this island. Bro, this thing smacks so fucking hard. I love it. Oh my goodness. You're still Donald J. Ghost to me. Thank you, support artist. Hey, Life. Let's see if we can't bitch slap this Vermont in his superstructure. We got Arthas on. Come on. Man, it's not bad. Not great either. Yeah, they did indeed. They did Enterprise pretty dirty, yeah, for sure. Also, I have no support over here. I think we're gonna die, chat. We're gonna straight up die. Yeah, I don't pay rent or anything, so I have a lot of money I can play with. I don't have any huge expenses, so it's okay. It's not smart, but I can afford to not be smart right now. I have that luxury at the moment, but that won't be forever.
Torpedoes, direct front. Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly. Torpedoes, direct front.
I don't know if those are gonna hit. No, I didn't lead it enough. Man, I never lead these enough. I never lead them. I'm pretty bad about that.
Problem solved, sir.
I maybe have like 10 battles in total in these hybrid ships. But yeah, we got no support. We're gonna go down. Nothing I can do. Just gonna accept it and die. Our whole team's pretty much dead. They've thrown this game in the garbage can, so we're gonna die. All right. So that's that. So far, I'm sure it. I mean, as long as I have a team that doesn't all die, I'm sure that's a good ship. I mean, I did pretty nasty damage in the beginning. I'm gonna go play now the Vallejo.